My mic was still muted. Ha! Oh, silly me. Anyways, as I was saying, 6 or 8 out of 47. I don't even remember the number of my trophies. 6 or 8 out of 47. We got a long way to go. I will be alone for an undisclosed amount of time. Mario is busy with dinner and probably some other things. Pipru, I don't know. She's just ignoring me because she hates me. That's what family will do to you, huh? Don't you just hate your sisters, fellas? Oh, we don't hate our sisters. They are just annoying. Anyways, so Mario told me in the vaguest way possible, there's a weapon coming up I need to look out for, and no quests should open up. No quests should be opening up after we talk to Yona here. Shut the F up, you annoying. Wow. Should we ban Pipru for being so rude? Yeah, do it! The people want what the people want. I'll put gold in middle. You called me annoying first. Well, go tell somebody who cares. Got him. Then let's try... I got gold in the middle. Why don't I put blue in the middle and then red in the middle? I don't know if this is actually gonna work. I'll put blue in the middle and then red in the middle. I have no idea what I'm doing. We'll see if it works. And then red in the middle. Alright, hopefully these don't die on us. That would be very sad. Are you still going to the dinner tomorrow? Oh, also I didn't say. Hopefully today is hopefully a 7-ish hour stream. I want a long one today. But hopefully we go at least 7. That's my goal. Hey girl.
Yona?
Oh, hey.
How are you feeling?
Better, now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Really?
Yeah, Yona, I'll stay.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
I'll stay.
Okay.
But first, I gotta go. I hear a voice. I squint and see a boy standing before me. His hair is silver, his skin is pale, and he stares up at me with hard, glassy eyes. Soon his lips begin to move, but no sound comes out. What is he saying? I can't hear him. I can't hear him. I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't hear him, I can't. I try to leave, but something about the boy holds my gaze. I watch his face, expressionless, as his lips slowly flutter. What is he trying to say? Wait, it's a phrase. I can almost make it out. It starts with an S, then N, then there's an E. I can almost see it now. The letters begin to fall together, one after the other, faster and faster. Reminds me of Seymour. The Ronso threw themselves at me. One after the other. Sealed verse. It's a sealed verse. The thing I am looking for. The key to saving my sister. I stare at the boy with renewed ferocity, trying desperately to make it out his next word. Dream. Dream? What? What the heck does that mean? The lips move again, faster now. I can't follow them. Dang it, I can't make it out. I want to scream. I want to tear the walls down around me, but instead, I force myself to be calm. I can do this. I can do it for Yona. Slowly, ever so slowly, I parse out the letters that make up his final word. Forest of Myth. Wonder where I'm going next. The next morning,
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
it's too early for this crap.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
'Cause I had a dream too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up
What?
because I never heard of it before.
We playing the same game?
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to say. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek. But we had to play his dumb game instead.
We had the same dream.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and Forest of Myth. But don't worry. I'm gonna study hard so that next time I can figure out everything. We should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona. I got your melon, Yona.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
I've got one in my back pocket.
Did somebody order a watermelon?
Yay! You're the best.
Anything
I
else you
know.
need?
Actually, I need a pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
All right then. One pumpkin coming right up.
I wasn't told I needed a pumpkin.
I got your pumpkin, Yona.
Thanks.
You've sure been eating a lot lately.
Oh, I'm not eating them.
You're not?
Ta-da! Here you go. I made it all by myself.
Is this a cake?
Yep. Popola taught me how to bake one. I made it for you in secret.
Wow, Yona, this is, well, it's a surprise
We
for
can't
sure.
tell Mr. Four. It's a secret.
Come on, try it, try it.
Yeah, this is so good.
Yay! You're always super busy, so I wanted to make you something to help keep up your strength.
Or are you gonna go puke it out outside?
That's really sweet of you, Yona. Thank you.
Sure. Actually, I made like 7 cakes, so there's tons of leftovers.
7 cakes?
The life of an elder sibling continues to be a trying experience.
You're telling me.
We should play a game. We should play.
Yeah, we should. How about that game you wanted to play, hide and seek? I'll hide, and you don't come seek.
Something troubling you, lad?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, I need to go ask Popola something.
You stay away from my flowers, chimkin. I don't know why. I saw this one video of this lady feeding her German shepherds different foods. You know how typically when people make captions for their dogs, they usually have their dogs call it chimkin instead of chicken? Ever since I saw this one particular video of 2 German shepherds eating different foods, I've been calling it chimkin for some reason. I don't know why. Now let's see what happens in an alternate universe if we tell her no. Wyatt keeps sniffing my phone because he hears you. Hi, why?
Yona?
Oh,
How?
better. Are you?
Sorry, Yona, but I have things to take care of.
Oh, okay. I understand. But next time, will you tell me a bedtime story? But next time.
Is that all? The frick?
Are you gonna stay?
Ah, I see. You have to.
Sorry.
Oh, but next time.
Why aren't you on your computer? Dweeb. Any more trophies to my collection? 2, in fact.
We saw this cube back in the Baron Temple.
Perhaps the Prince of Fassad gave it to Popola as a gift?
It's that lizard thing we fought in the Eyrie. Who would make a figure of that anyway? And what is it doing here?
2B would have made that jump.
If you need money, try visiting the tap. That's usually where people.
Good advice.
Did I load the wrong file?
If you need, that's
Good advice.
No. Maybe I did. I did, silly duck. I pulled a Pipru. How dare I? Only I didn't get lost and confused and load the wrong file 4 times somehow. Got him. Shut up. Got him. Somebody say, got him. Somebody say, got him.
What's up, Popola?
Oh, hi. I just got a strange letter in the mail.
Oh my gosh. I ain't reading all that out loud. Recently, there have been dream reports, dream of a certain dream of dream, evil dream. Wow. Think a dream stand sent this letter?
That is certainly one bizarre piece of writing.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character for them. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll check it out.
You will? But...
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank you.
Oh no, thank you.
The Forest of Myth is to the north.
Dream by Taylor Lautner from Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Don't remember that song, don't want to. Dear Mr. Ford, today was awesome. I feel like a princess.
We should...
Well, I will trust what Mario said and that no quests open, so it's time to go. It's time to skip it up, about up. Chimkin egg. We like chimkin eggs. Why do you just have Dream by Taylor Lautner in the back of your head anyways? I completely forgot that was a thing. Why do you still remember? In fact, I didn't even know Taylor Lautner sang a song on that, in that movie. Let me guess, you watched the remake too, huh? You probably loved it. Or the sequel, whatever it was, when they were like 20,000 years old. Finally, a medicinal herb. A medicinal. Used coloring book? Who the heck wants a used coloring book? Hey, what's going on, Wild? How you doing? And Abe, welcome both. Welcome one, welcome two, welcome all. It's been good so far. Hasn't really been this big depressing ride like everyone said, yet. It's had its sad moments, but hasn't got like really depressing yet like everyone keeps saying it is. But it's been fun. It's pretty nice to have such a lively environment after Automata. Because Automata just feels so solitary. But this game's lively, there's villages, there's a bunch of people. You got Wimwa Rice as your companion. It's been good. Have you played Replicant or Automata? Hello.
Beware.
Oh, this is the mayor?
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Baby Shark?
Those
Baby Shark was a contagious word when that song was popular.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Weiss's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It
Why is
is
this text
not
box so
quizzical.
huge?
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his
Perhaps we
eyes.
should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Mr. Foreign
You can
Weiss.
speak to me.
So you don't miss anything, huh?
I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. Whoa. Someone called Darkrai, because he would have a heyday over here. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. But before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Why is this text box getting bigger and bigger? You don't miss anything. Oh, I see. Now it makes sense. I'm putting two and two together now. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching
Now
slightly.
see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Mr. For's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous, preposterous, completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's
My
remarks.
remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth in an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Mr. For had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Mr. For and Weiss racked their brains, but could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator.
Whoa, hey, stop. Chill. I'm just doing my job. Chill, chill, chill.
It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Mr. For like a contagion. Wait, said Mr. For suddenly. Did somebody just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, that villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... Ow, what the heck was it? A sheep? Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Mr. For's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream, that's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Mr. For. What the frick is this? That sounds right, he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across a lone piece of paper. For the last month I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. This is a trip. Oh my gosh, so much reading. I regret starting to read this. I can't stop now. I didn't think it'd be this long. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this cursed place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's reading is bad. Reading is bad. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out, but I don't think it exists. I regret talking to this old man. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could ever hope to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives. I need water for reading this much. I just want us to be whole again. I want us to be free. and I won't stop trying until it happens. Mr. 4 nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod. Look, if we can be of any help, just ask, said Mr. 4. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Mr. 4 to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor, you told us that nothing can exist in this dream without your knowing of it. But yet, why couldn't they voice act this? But yet you seem surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my gosh, he said, you're right, I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out. Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I can repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you are to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called. At the departing forms of Mr. 4 and Weiss, we're all counting on you. As Mr. 4 slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought, but where? Mr. 4's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier... Just stop! Make it stop! When the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he'd been confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Deja vu, I have been in this space before. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Mr. 4 to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Mr. 4 snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would ya? You don't have to walk. Oh my gosh, it never ends! This is why I can't voice act full games. Especially games with no voice acting. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. What kind of shrooms did this mayor give us? Mr. 4 leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, and hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Mr. 4 slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? Mr. 4 could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insect screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Mr. 4's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened for creatures of the woods. Hello? Zree, zree, zree. Shakaka, shakaka, shakaka. Woo, woo, wooma. Oh, Pop Smoke is in this forest? Maybe this isn't going to be so bad. Shick, shick, seek. Shick, shick. What animals are these supposed to be? As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Mr. 4 began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out, they were asking a question. One This is like some dark cloud music right here. I like it. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages. Is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. How should I know? Two with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous? I mean, it's a seesaw, right? If you got 2 people, that's ideal. You got 1 person, you're screwed. And something that's ideal with 2 people, but dangerous with 3. Oh, it's a seesaw. Weiss's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the world suddenly shifted. Reen, reen, wah. When Mr. 4 came to, he was once again surrounded by the sound of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words, words he had heard somewhere before. 1 with it is lacking, 2 with it is ideal, 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Okay, I guess that's not the answer. How should I know? Well, secret, I secretly wanted to pick first, but the seesaw made sense. And then, I don't know. I did secretly want to pick this, and then I shifted towards seesaw. Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, Mr. 4 sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Mr. 4 like a rippling wave, opening a new path. Said Weiss with a glee. Pleased at passing the test, Mr. 4 moved on with new intensity. Both secret and seesaw made sense? Yeah. Seesaw was just like a physical thing that made sense. It was like, you know what? Where was I in this reading? The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were all on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Mr. 4 after a bit. Just doesn't work when alone. Yeah. But I mean, you know, you're lacking the second person for the seesaw. I guess it's like maybe half and half. It made sense to me, but it might not have made sense to the game and what they wanted, I guess. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. Suddenly. Must be that Utah slang coming out. I skipped the D's. Suddenly. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Mr. 4 picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. Mr. 4 grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right, after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish with him. That one is easy. I know this one's sunlight, so let's pick one wrong answer just to see what they say. A letter, indeed, said Weiss. I am so tired of letters sprouting legs and fleeing from my room in the dead of night. Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense, does it? Weiss turned from Mr. Four and fluttered his pages sadly. Perhaps I should have taken the challenge after all. A bird! Weiss emitted a low groan and fell to the ground with a thump. Surely even your foolishness is not so profound. I guess you're right. That doesn't make sense. Sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. It's the harvest goddess from Harvest Moon. We have appeased her. Please get me out of this hell. This reading hell. This is 6th grade all over again. Remember when you had to go to the library in elementary school and did those reading tests to find out your words per minute? Oh gosh. Ah, the horror. Reflect the sunlight filtered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Weiss softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Mr. Four, awaiting Weiss from his daze. Awaiting. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Why would you breed up those reading tests? Because I'm basically doing one right now. I should submit this to the closest... Hey, you want to really teach your kids to read? Here you go. They'll never make it through this. Where was I? Mr. Four walked over and pounded on the door. I don't know if you heard that. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Mr. Four, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Mr. Four tried to answer the cloaked man who he was, tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Weiss, it seems we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Mr. Four. Well, at least it's an easy one. 4 legs in the morning, 2 at noon, but end with 3 at night? This is supposed to be easy? I actually don't know this one. I have no idea on that one. It's a famous riddle? A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. Yo, lucky guess. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Mr. Four. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. Sorry, what does that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Mr. Four watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Mr. Four and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. "Good gravy!" he cried. "You made it! You made it back safely! You actually made it back!" His left hand grasped Mr. Four's and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. By the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not." The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. "I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again." Mr. Four withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. "We broke the Death Dream seal," he said. "At least, I think we did." The mayor's face beamed as Mr. Four filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Mr. Four cocked his head. "Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why would we just lay down and go to sleep?" "Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself." Mr. Four and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. "Have you forgotten," continued Weiss, "it is words that control the Death Dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. No matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue." With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. "This is the first time," began the mayor, "the first time I have felt tired since I was imprisoned here." His words were cut off by a loud, long yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear they had awakened from their dream. Oh my gosh! Mr. Four shook the mayor's shoulder gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh wow," said the mayor in an odd voice. "We did. I'm back." He blinked once and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The Death Dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to, well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and become trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Mr. Four and shrugged. This is a nice Kindle podcast? Yeah, for real. Remember when I said we're playing NieR? I'm actually just going to read you a story. This is actually a reading stream now. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. "Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor as a wry smile crossed his lips. "You shall return in short order, I am sure," said Weiss. "For now, you should return to your home and rest." "No," said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the Death Dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained. "When the prayer was finished, it's the guardian of our village's history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Weiss. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods, the words. Legends say that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Mr. Four and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. I also learned that Mr. Four doesn't know. Yeah, what even is that riddle? My first thought was because you sleep, you're on all fours. Technically, I guess. You wake up sleeping, and then during the day you walk on 2 feet, and then you go to bed, and you know what they say about everyone's third leg. But I don't know what that riddle is beyond that. That would be my best guess. But wouldn't it be 3 in the morning and 4 at night? Heck if I know. You know how often I hear riddles? Not that often. I say, muttered Weiss, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, could not have come soon enough. Mr. Four mentioned the strange man who had given them the third riddle and mysterious words he had left with him. I once saw a version of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a moment. Where is Kane? Does Kane not come here because this is technically a village? You know, he said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I'd seen you before too. Mr. Ford tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Mr. Ford gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words, and what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult one of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Punch him in the face!
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
Oh my gosh!
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Dark Execution. Oh!
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
It took a lot of effort on my voice.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Holy crap. The day is the human lifespan. As a baby you crawl. Makes sense. After which you walk. Makes sense. Oh. Oh, that makes sense. See, I would have never thought about that though, because nowadays a lot of old people use walkers. So a lot of people have 6 legs now. I get the cane idea, but maybe that riddle's outdated because everyone uses walkers nowadays.
Now I can finally return to a normal...
This is one of the most
I know.
Please, I am not monologuing. I'm telling you right now, I am not monologuing for every single villager. If I have to monologue, I'm not monologuing for these two, alright? It's just not happening.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sort of creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I can't do it again. I'm sorry. I can't do it again. I won't do it again. What are we in? I guess this guy's in jail. Wonder if these dreams have any ties to the owner. Silver-haired boy in a floating book. I am Gwynmoir Weiss. We're getting this through the perspective of the dreamer, huh? Interesting. Alright. A lot of options on that one. Ooh, that would suck. No problem. You missed the reading stream. You missed the half-hour reading monologue. And let me tell you, I'm not doing it again. There's way too much reading to do here. That was for one person. I'm not doing it for 3. We talked to Yona, and we slept at home for a night. We had a dream that told us to come to this forest village. This forest village has some weird disease going on where people are sleeping and they're never waking up. So we're trying to, I guess, enter their dreams and rip them out of it and stop this disease. We did it for the mayor, and literally it was like 20 or 30 minutes of non-stop reading. Now we're on our first villager, and I think there's only 2, hopefully. East. East makes the most sense. North. North makes the most sense. Okay. North again. Thin, breezy cloth. The poor soul is long dead. Oh, I gotta go back down south. No! Okay, it wasn't north. It wasn't north. Let's go east again. It's a dead dinner. A dinner for the dead, as they say. Layers of spikes? Oh gosh. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. I'm only gonna read if my webcam blocks anything. Okay, let's go north from here. We make it to the front door. Beautiful. I have no idea. A text-based dungeon. Didn't I play something recently that had a text-based dungeon? Maybe it was, I thought I played something semi-recently that had a text-based dungeon. Maybe Automata did, I can't remember. Maybe it was Persona 4. I really cannot remember. Then you are a woman, madame? What? So the mayor was riddles. This was a text-based dungeon. What do you guys think the third one's gonna be? We've saved you.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again. Thank you so...
They die in their dream. Do they die in real life? How does that work? I mean, if you're forever stuck in the dream world.
And another victim. This work certainly is true.
Yeah, I did the Yona quest. I don't know why I wouldn't.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
It's time for Mr. 4 and the Goliaths.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away.
Why has this one got voice acting?
What do you think, Vice?
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
The complaining had already begun. The city of art. It's water. There was no water. Struck him in the face with his cover. There is no water here. Yo, we made it. Three sculptures in the shape of humans. Alpha, Beta, Gamma. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. We're back to riddles. The real ones will always speak the truth. The false ones will only speak lies. Well, wouldn't it be Alpha? Please, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. I don't see how that could be false. Stop lying, said Beta. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the real one. I mean, Alpha seems to be my first guess. But I feel like that's just a real too easy throwaway.
It would seem we failed.
Oh no!
We'd best act more carefully next time.
This is the worst job ever.
Well, then it's gotta be
And another.
gotta be Gamma.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Or no.
Even I.
Then it's gotta be
These buildings.
Beta. Because if he's saying Alpha's lying, and Alpha was a liar... Can I just skip to the puzzle? Stop lying, said Beta. Gotta be Beta then. Because Beta knows Alpha's a fake. It could be either, because Beta could also be lying. Whatever. If Alpha were telling the truth, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth, even though Gamma is a liar. Right, of course. You can't call two people liars, so that makes sense. If two people are saying they're lying, then... Because I was under the assumption two people were lying, that's why I went with Alpha. But if it's not Alpha, then obviously two people can't be lying. Guess that Beta is fake. But even if he said he's lying, he could also say he's lying, because that would be a false, because obviously Beta's not lying. Yeah. Process of elimination. First thought was wrong, but process of elimination after that was easy. Deja vu.
That was rough.
I am positive I have seen that place before.
Okay, that's enough. Don't need you getting all weird on me too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right?
How do you have a village and a mayor with only 3 people?
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I have had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me. Anyway, let's go see the mayor.
I thought I was a goner there. Thanks for the help. What a strange dream. It almost felt familiar somehow.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you.
Ah.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
You only had to do the mayor? Yeah. Those
Of course.
weren't technically side quests, but they were, right?
It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
Oh! 2B had a weapon that was called Faith. Or maybe it was 9S. I think Faith was 9S's weapon, right? I think so.
So how was the village?
You could have come.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words.
There are way too many words, actually.
Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
I wish Kane would have win. She would have been swearing up a storm under all that bull crap we just went through. Don't want to accidentally hit my boar.
That poor.
I took the long way by accident.
Visiting Popola?
They really don't change their dialogue, huh?
I'm coming.
It's been like 2 months, nerd. Actually, it might have been like a year. Who knows? It's been a long time, nerd. No, that was mainly it. Talked to Yona and went to the village. I kid you not, the mayor took like a half hour because I read everything. And the mayor had like double or triple the amount of text that those two did.
Seems like the death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project
What
hasn't
a
shown up
bum.
for work in a few days.
How dare you stand up,
I'm starting
Popala?
to get a little worried. So maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Got it.
What a
The person I asked
bum.
to help with the canal...
We'll go have a few words with him. We just want to talk to him. We just want to talk to him. As we're sharpening our blade, just want to talk to him.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this.
Oh, really?
You could at least...
Oh, I didn't mean to skip the text. No! No! My bad. Thought they'd talk through it.
Don't worry about me. I'll wait right here and not get into any trouble.
I don't know if they...
I'll even drink the medicine Popola made. Even though it's really gross.
I don't know if they
Just
did this on
come back to
purpose.
me, okay?
Or if it's just a horrible mixing error, but her voice is... I swear it's like 20 decibels quieter than everyone and anything else in this game. I'm sure that was their intention because she's a little girl who's sick, but it is very hard to hear her a lot of the times.
Young people always try.
What?
Why not? Because gardening sucks, bruv. Hey, thanks for showing up, Wild. It's good to see you. Good to have you. Hope you had fun. Glad to have you here. Hope we get to see you again soon. We just started. I'm gonna be here for a while, so. Hope you enjoyed the monologue. The podcast. Be like all those big YouTubers. Make sure to follow, guys. Podcast at 250,000 subscribers. Podcast at 100 subscribers. My life's boring. I think it'd be really fun to be on a podcast, but I don't have enough going on in my life to run a podcast. It would be nice to just be able to co-host with somebody else who has a lot more exciting topics and creativity in mind to get one running. I could get on and talk about one in topics, but I don't think I could run one. Kane is doing a whole lot of sitting today. Today has been mostly village so far. Call me Resident Evil. Hey, bum!
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
Well, I guess it's a nice change of pace from all the people that have been cheating on their significant other in this game.
Ah, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting
We have
matching
matching
luggage.
fanny packs.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault. Ugh.
Okay, just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
Oh, I've been such an idiot. Please, if you have any information about my wife, anything at all, you gotta tell me, okay?
Right.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
What are you implying, Vice?
I gave my girl all these presents.
Hey, buddy. Voila.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face.
Man.
Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or three?
Protagonist of this game's got all the older woman hitting on him, huh?
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
That's his concern. Hey.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while.
Why you have one Debbie bun?
Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
That would never happen. No. No. A villager getting attacked by the bad guys if she leaves? No. We haven't seen that several times before already. Maybe she's over at the manor. Hello, any special ladies here? No special ladies here. She's not here. It does feel like a quest over story, that's for sure. Wow, Connie. Didn't even give it a chance.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Let me guess, it's a red handbag? Huh, it is a red handbag.
Hey, look at this.
This was added in Replicant, like the remake of Replicant, or just the Replicant version even on the 360?
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest.
Remake,
Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the Shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
No input, Kane? None? He's just jumping over the barrier, huh? Barrier that doesn't exist. Bad news, buddy. Looks like you're wearing 2 satchels.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a Shade.
Oh no, this is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her? And this is all my fault.
We ain't dealing with it.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
Honey, I'm home. Good
The frick?
heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much.
Wow.
I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Long story. Your husband's a weenie.
I see. So, you found a Shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving.
What?
Oh, God, I'm such an idiot.
Boy.
Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Doesn't he just sound like the ideal man?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Stick around and listen. Suddenly remember that other important errand.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Don't get me involved.
You're asking me?
I mean, anniversary bag, apple, and didn't listen to his wife. Anniversary bag, apple, and didn't listen to his wife.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there.
Played Valkyrie Chronicle? No, I did not. I've played Valkyrie Profile, which is a fantastic underrated gem.
Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Uh-oh. Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait.
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
No. I gotta side with him on this one.
Pardon, but madam,
You don't just throw away his stamp collection. That's rude. This sounds like a toxic marriage. Do I say both? I threw him under the bus. Let's throw her under the bus. He was Nader. Ah.
Well, to discard a man's precious hobby is a rather heinous act.
Oh, yeah, of course you to take his side.
Wow.
Figures. You'd fit right in with his pile of collectible trash.
Collectible trash? Now see here.
One hour later. Oh boy.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
That man looks like he belongs in Assassin's Creed. He's a failed assassin.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on.
They are 200% toxic.
Nice
Just
pie.
break it up now. Break it up now. Start all over.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh, heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
I need to whip up a treat to celebrate my husband finally finding work.
Husband? I don't want to talk to you again.
I need.
In the words of Weiss, you're a
I can't
hussy.
thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
All right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work. I'll get started on the canal tomorrow.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Popola? You don't know what you just sent me on. You'll never have any idea what she just... Ooh, I just kicked my pretzels and now I want one.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Wow! The good old I'm going to the store for cigarettes milk stereotype. My gosh. Can drop complex machines? Ah. I think he dropped one for me the first time I killed him. So it's probably best to kill him every time we run past him then. He only gets easier and easier to kill now, so. And I don't get one-shotted anymore. Yay, we got a complex machine. Wonder if they're guaranteed drops. I doubt it, because you said can drop. Watch, now that I've used 3 medicinal herbs, I won't... Oh, okay, well, maybe. Maybe? How are my flowers doing? They haven't moved an inch. What now, girl?
Goodness. It sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands. I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Hey, wait!
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Oh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother for a bit, huh?
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
She didn't say what it was about, but she looked pretty concerned.
Uh-oh.
She didn't...
Uh-oh. This gonna be a bad news bears drop? No bad news bears. No bad news bears, please. We want good news gummy bears. What's up?
Yay, you're back.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
What is it?
Um,
I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Who's your friend?
Your friend?
Yep, I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Oh, is that who she's sending these letters to?
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
This could be a huge lore drop right now.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend.
Just came from south.
So you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do?
Wish I would have saved so we could see what this option is.
Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you! Please help him, okay? Please.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up.
They don't have to be dating. They're just pen pals. Don't overreact. What's your credit? Yeah. Do you remember that I just want to talk to him meme from earlier? Now it's applicable. Alright, fine, Yona, I'll go talk to him. Shh, but I'm only gonna talk to him, don't worry. Pulls out a sharpening stone. I'm just gonna talk to him. This is for the monsters on the way, I promise. Bet you it's some old creeper dude. Oh, well, look who decided to come back. What are you hitting me for?
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
There's extra people this time, though. Wonder what the extra people are doing here. I don't know how that missed, but I'm thankful it did. Ow. No! I need these little jerks to die. There's gotta be something going on with this pen pal. I doubt it's just gonna be some other little kid she's writing to, right? That item, I was gonna say, did it disappear on me? Weapons magic level 2, okay. Don't know what that is, but it's a new word. I bet it's someone evil. Evil! Where'd all these shades come from? They were never here before. Well, we're learning some new words, so that's nice. %6 magic power. Let's go. I got poison level 2. Let's go. Oh, I have to use... Fudge! I'd have to lose magic power if I want poison level 2. Gosh dang it. Yeah, give me level 2 poison. I can get... That's paralyzed too. Oh, I need to stack poison to get level 2. I see. I see. I didn't put anything on faith. Besoles, besoles. Poison level 2. Upgrade, baby. I just got that Minecraft message. What Minecraft message? Creeper, oh man. Oh. I didn't know that was supposed to be a Minecraft reference. Give me the rare drop. Broken saw. Well, I don't know what's going on with your friend, but as soon as you sent me to go visit him, a bunch of shades started spawning, so... Your friend might have some explaining to do. Rusty kitchen knife. I needed that for one of my weapons. Wait. My objective. Oh, he lives in the manor. If he was a rich boy, da na 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 na. What'd you do with the spiders, huh?
We have been waiting for you, sirs. Please, right this way.
Trying to think if there were any mansions in Automata. Oh, even Kane came in. I think he's talking about Weiss. I would assume that the reason he was expecting us is because he was written a letter. And in a letter, I don't think it makes sense for her to... Can I leave? What if I leave?
Well, we've come this far. I suppose we can't.
Why is it colorless in
stand
here?
that now.
Yeah, we need to meet this friend of Jonas.
What if we're being led into a trap? For a butler, you do a terrible job. This place stinks.
Please wait here.
Please wait while I go spring the trap.
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
She's napping. She's not napping, she's posing.
Kinda sure is something, huh?
She must have nerves of pure steel.
Kinda.
She must.
Interesting. Just go step right in front of her and say the thing. Yeah. We're just gonna go step right in front of her and speak out loud.
It's locked.
It's locked? This is definitely a trap. A Resident Evil mansion? You're not wrong, actually. The weapon I was talking about was here? Oh, I thought you were talking about the forest. I like the sound effects. Like attacking, we move a lot quicker than... Move a lot quicker when we attack than when we do our stupid little inside jog, whatever the heck that is.
I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
There are doors everywhere. I don't want to accidentally walk through the correct door.
Perhaps we should head back, yes?
Little scaredy boy Vicey. There's a keyhole marked moon here. It is Resident Evil. Puzzles! Darkness. Oh, I guess I can't do anything right now.
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
They took my partner.
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. Oh, why does no one ever listen to me?
Rule number 1 of being in an unknown, scary place, always split up. Look at how well that worked out for us.
It's locked.
Am I supposed to go examine the bench? This is Resident Evil, you're hiding something in the fireplace. This is a very annoying way of having to get around.
Get me out of here!
Someone locked in the kitchen? Well, that didn't come from the kitchen. I thought it did.
picture has changed.
I don't think it did it? Did he have a helmet before? That one definitely changed.
It looks like it's in pain. It's kind of scary.
Yes, come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh?
Weird to see Grimoire Weiss vulnerable like this.
Yes.
Hidden items. Moon key. We'll have to see what this is. Hopefully it is nothing crazy.
Shades!
What foul hope?
That book knows something.
Where did they crawl from?
I have limited movement? That's unfortunate. Yeah, my grandpa's sick today, so I have to go feed his dumb chickens, so we're gonna have to take a half-hour to hour break at the next save point. Which one was Moon? This one? It was this one. Hopefully there's a save point soon. No, let's not go down that hallway yet. Star. Great, because I gotta go for 10. But I need a save point first. Who knows when I'm gonna run across one of those. Where's his Chimkins? They're at Hill Avenue. Wish he could get one of the guys down there to do it, but I guess not. Oh, it's the rich boy. What's wrong with your mansion?
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
Oh, he's got a blindfold. I mean, I could, but I don't want to leave my stream running for a half hour.
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a common land mammal. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
My name is Emil.
Huh?
I'm the master of this manor.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
Emil is a boy? And the first boy with a blindfold? That makes a lot of sense.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone.
That can't be why they wear blindfolds in Automata. I knew his voice was annoying.
That's why I live with this blindfold.
He's a male Medusa.
Skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor, so if you'd like my assistance...
No, please, don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, here's the key then. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
Star key. Well, I doubt the star key opens the darkness key. I feel like he just lied to me.
The butler's quarters are at the...
Well, see ya, Emil.
Vice, what should we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez,
he's not
remind
wrong.
me to never get on your bad side.
I mean, we should still be worried about her, but he's not wrong. That's the courtyard. Did we just come in a circle? I was lied to. He said it could open any door in the manor. Emil, you dirty lying cheat. Oh, this is his room.
The butler's...
I need to go east out of this hallway then. This isn't the butler, is it?
What's that?
A butler, or at least a remarkable likeness of one. I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Bunch of scaredy cats. Come on.
Shades!
Oh, now I'm scared. Weapons magic XP rate? Oh, that's beautiful. I'm gonna need some healing items in this place. That's not what I wanted. I got screwed. My spider. No. light key. Weapon item drop rate. Ooh, we got better drop rates finally. I'll take better drop rates. Here. So anything with Mahir. Anything with Mahir, we go to Maha. Oh, that wasn't as much as I thought. A bloody sink. That it? What's going on around here, Butler?
Whoa. Is that another one?
What in the... Are they all automated?
It moves.
What's going on here?
Sir? What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this manor.
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my impertinence.
The butler.
As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can. I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we might be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Poor choice of words.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither here.
I thought he was going to say yes. Well, Emil does not see.
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why don't you just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, you've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
You bet Emil stones Yona?
See here,
Nah, I doubt
this
it.
is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
How about full healing stock and save point?
I'm really sorry for all the trouble. My butler cares so much for me.
But for him to make such outlandish requests...
1,000 thanks.
Oh, there's a weapon somewhere in here, apparently. Huh? Did you just see that? Did Emil
But
just
hey,
like, teleport?
at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right? I can't let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if you need me. Maybe
Okay.
my eyes can be useful for once.
How much for a half hour, huh? What's this butler have to say? Nothing? Well, half hour turned into now. I hope my plants don't die. That's what I'm worried about. Well, this is a very unfortunate break and a very unfortunate spot, but nothing I can do. Those dumb chickens need to be fed. I guess he can't get a hold of anyone else. I guess I'll have to... Can't even see. Whoa. Emil! You just destroyed them. Why don't you just have Emil go get this on his own? You don't need us. Emil literally has this on his own. Look at this. Like, what are we doing here? I hope he's not taking my XP. We kind of need him, but at the same time we don't. All right, I guess we're just gonna have to hope if I put this in rest mode, it saves my progress. I will be back. I don't know when. Hopefully only an hour tops. Yeah, kind of weird to break this up. I guess this will be a part 1 and part 2 stream. It's weird to have a part 1, part 2 stream without the internet, but anyways, we'll be back hopefully soon. So I am going to end the stream, by the way. So I'm going to end the stream and then I'll start part 2 when we come back.